Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. So today we'll discuss about what is array in Java. So let's start. Like arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable instead of declaring separate variables for each value. So what I'm trying to say, like I have int a, int b, int c, and int d. Okay, I have these four values. These are same data type. These have same data type, like a, b, and c are all are in data type, all have in data type. So instead of declaring these four variables, we can use an array. So for an example, uh, let's say, but if we have like 4 and 5 elements, in that case we can just create 3 to 4 variables. But if you have 1,000 variables, if you have to deal with 1,000 values, then what should you do? Then in that case, we have to use arrays. So let me give an example. Like you have some guests in your house and you want to serve tea. Now, let's say you have 4 guests and you want to serve a tea. So in kitchen, you will make those tea, and each cup you will be having tea. Now, how will you carry those tea cups from your kitchen to array? I am assuming here like our guest in array, like your guest in array. So how will you carry those tea cups from your kitchen to hall? So you have multiple ways. You can carry 1 cup at a time. You will go to the kitchen and carry 1 cup, serve your guest, and then go for second cup, and then third cup, and then fourth cup. You have second choice, like you can carry 2 cups. Since you have 2 hands, you can carry 2 cups. And the weird way is you can dip your forefinger in the 4 cups and then you can carry. But that's not good. So what we can do, we can simply take an array in which you can have 4 cups. Like what I am trying to say, like I can take an array, sorry, and an array and just put all these value inside that array. Okay, size of 4. I would take a variable, that's why it is giving error here. You can just variable should be unique. I'm taking w here. So we can simply take so for that example where you have 4 guests, what you can do, like we can simply take a tray in which you can have 4 cups. So instead of carrying like carrying 4 cups, you can carry big tray. And in the example, big tray is our array, and all 4 cups are our variable. Like inside array, we can call that variables is element. Okay. So that one tray is an array, and this array is a collection of cup. And in programming, we can say collection of elements. So I have A, B, C, D. These are elements, and W, our array is a collection. So it a collection of elements. So instead of 4 different cups, create an array. Like create take a tray which have capacity of 4 cups. So there is one more question here, like how we can access here. First, let me describe this. I am taking int because of this array is int type. I am taking w. After that, I am using square bracket. It shows that it is an array. I am taking new value here because object like array is an object in Java. That's why I'm taking new, and I am taking int 4 here because I'm taking size. Like you have to tell first what type, like what is the size of your array. It is compulsory. You have to give this size. If I'm not giving this size, it is giving error. So you can see variable must provide either dimension expressions or an array initializer. So you have to first just tell like what is your size of your array. So there is one more question, like how to access these. Then we have some unique numbers of every value. Every element in an array will be having a unique number, and that number is called as an index number. So let me show you. If I am just, I will save this in, I am taking these 4 variables in my array. So it is saved like A, B, C, and you can say D, and every value has unique index, like this is at 1, this is at 2, this is at 2, and this is at 3. So our indexing start with 0. If for first element index is 0, for second element index is 1, and for third element index is 2, and for fourth element our index is 3. So in any case, if you have 15 elements in your array, then your last index of that array is 49, and the first index of your array is 0. So one more thing, like can you extend your array size? So let's say you buy a tray for 4 cups, and you can have 4 cups in it. Can you have 5 cups in a tray of 4 cups? So maybe you overload that array and you will get an error tray out of tray index out of bound. So in programming, like if your size is 4 and you are just giving 5 values here, then it will give you an exception, and that exception is like index out of bound, because you don't have particular space. So you can't take, like you have to first take size, whatever values you want, like how much values you want to enter, and you can only enter that amount, that size of values. So you can say size of array is fixed. Now you have like, and this is called 1D, like one dimensional array. Okay, this is called one dimensional array or 1D array, because this is linear. So one more thing, like if you have 20 guests and you don't have tray of 20 size, which like in which you can carry 20 cups. So what you can do, like you have 2 to 3 trays which have you have one tray of 10 size, you have one tray of 8 size, and you have one tray of 2 size. Then what you can do, like you can put 10 cups in a tray, and above that you can put 8 cups in another tray, and you can put 2 cups in another tray. Like you are making like this, like in a cup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can put 10 cups, and above this I am putting, like, 8 cups, like 1, 2, sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and above this I can put 1 and 2. So we can just do like this, and this process is called two-dimensional array, like 2D array. Okay, because this is not linear. And if we have a number of elements in every row is different, that is called jagged array. That is called jagged array. So arrays are basically three types. Arrays have three types, like 1D array. Okay, second 1D. Just ignore spelling if I am writing anything wrong. 2D array, and third one is jagged array. Okay, so, and one more question, like if you put these elements inside your um array, then how to access that? Like I am making a new array, and just size of 4. So if you want to give initial value to this, you can give, like I can give here, I can use curly braces, and inside this I can give values 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how to access these values? So one is on my one index, sorry, one is my zeroth index, two is my first index, 3 is my second index, and 4 is my third index. So how to access this? So we can use like so system.out.print, and inside this we can write like e, and I want to just third value, when we should use second index, and just save this and run this. You can see I am getting 3 here because I want third value. So and if you want to print whole values, so for that we have to use loop inside, which will start from 0, I is equal to 0, and I is less than is equal to, I have like 3 elements less than 4, like 4 elements less than 4, and I plus plus, just close the bracket and just print I value here, like e I. Let's save this and run this. You can see I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to print in the same line, what I can do, like I can use print. It will print all elements in a single line. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want space in between, I can do, like I can give a space here using this, save this and run this. You can see I'm getting space here. So this is the way you can print one dimensional array. This is for one dimensional array. And if you want to print two-dimensional array, like first create a two-dimensional array. How we can create a two-dimensional array? Like I am taking, and like I have to, let me just initialize here values, some values. So I am also taking here 5, 6, 7, and 8, and just semicolon. And I am creating one more, uh, and G is equal to, I'm taking here 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, for now I have three arrays like W, E, and G. There are three arrays. So what we can do, like, can we put these three small arrays into a big array? So the answer is yes, you can. Like we can make a two-dimensional array, like I am making two-dimensional array here, and and inside this we can use that values like W, E, and G. You can see I'm not getting any error. So, and if you want to initialize values, we can initialize that values like 5, 6, 7, 8. I can just copy this from here and put it there. Just use comma in between uh, every rows. Like this is a row, and this, and using this. You can see. So the question is how you can print this. So let me just make how it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the next line, uh, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the next line, you can say 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6. So this one is called all the values in a row. So this is called row. This is called row. And whatever like 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 8, this is called column. Like here, first comment line, this is column. Okay, like 1, 5, 6 is column, 2, 6, 8 is column, and 3, 7, 7 is column, and 4, 6 486 is a colon. So how to get this value? Like how I can get uh, W array second element. So what we can write, like I can do like SYSO, and I want first row, then we should use 0. First row, I want first row and second element. Second element is on first index. And let's see this. You can see I'm getting 6 here. For just more clarity about this, I'm going to concatenate this using, sorry, second value. Save this and run this. You can see second value 6. So I'm getting 6 here. I want to print this. And if I want to print whole, what I can do, like for I am making a uh, just two loops. I need two loops. One is outer loop and another one is inner loop. I can use like yeah, but here I know what is the size, so I can use that size. So I can use I less than 4 and I plus plus, and inside this I can use one more loop which is responsible for each and every values, which will print each and every value of a row. So this is j loop, and j is start from 0, and j is less than is equal to 4, and j plus plus. Okay, and just print sorry, I v v I and j. Save this and run this. This is outer loop basically, and this is inner loop. This one is for row and this one is for column. Okay, so save this. So you can see I'm getting all values here: 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 9 8 7 6, and I want to just print same as here. So what I can do, like I can print in the same line here, and after each and every iteration I can just move on the next line. So basically this is just responsible for row. You can say row, or what, 1 2 3 4 is in row, 5 6 7 8 is in row, 9 8 7 6 is in row, and the column is 1 5 9 2 6 8 3 7 7 and 4 8 6 is a column. So just save this and run this. You can see I'm getting 5 6 7 8. I want some space between here, so what I can do, I can just give a space and concatenate with that row array. Let's save this and run this. You can see 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 9 8 7 6. Okay, so this is basically for 2D array, and there is one more array. Like if I have variable m, and like this is a 2D variable, and I'm just giving values here. Like inside my first array I am giving 1 2 and 3. Inside my second array I am giving values like 5 6 7 and 8, four values. And inside my third array I am giving 1 and 2. So you can see I am just taking example of jagged array. So you can see my first array have 1 2 3, which have three elements. Second array is have 5 6 7 8, and third element have 1 and 2. There are two values. So if all rows values are different from other, then we can say that is a jagged array. Then how to print this jagged array? So for that I need to just to take I'm going to take two loops here. I is less than is equal to sorry, my cursor is there. I can put that cursor is here. So I can put this m dot length and I plus plus. This is for row, and inside this I can just take and j is equal to 0 and j is less than is equal to uh, m dot ith rows values and dot length semicolon and j plus plus, and I'm just printing this. I want elements same as I have shown, so I can say m I and j. I'm going to concatenate this. I want some space in between in each and every element. I'm just giving this, and after that I'm changing line. Okay. So what this will do, like if this iteration will over, it just move to the all elements in next line. And what this will do, like I am just come on, I just come on my first array, which is 1 2 3 4, which have which is on zeroth index. So when I is equal to 0, it move to the J loop, and J loop will find each and it will, like first it goes 1, second it goes 2, third it goes 3, and fourth is good and fourth. And after this execution is completed, it just jumped out like come out to the loop and just move to the this will just this will get execute and it will go to the next line, then I value is 1, then it goes to the this like 5 6 7 at row, and after each and every element will get print, it will go get to the new row new line, and I value is 2, then it goes for 9 8 7 6, and they just keep on, I think, and let's just print. You can see 1 2 3 5 6 7 8 and 1 and 2. So if you have jagged array, you have to go for length. Length, we can use length means whatever length of m array is, it will just go to for that length. Why I'm using mi here? Because I want m array and I means my row, like j will only run j will run whatever length of my uh, ith row. Like if I have like let me take you example, like I have 1 2 3, I is equal to 0, it goes for 1 2 and 3. So when it goes to j loop means I means 1 2 3, it checks its length is like 3, you can see, and j plus plus it start with 0, and is its index it starts with 0 and ends with 2, and after this execution completed, it will go to the next line, and just this iteration goes on till m length. So this is working like that way. So this is for jagged array. So point remember, we can use array to store multiple values in a single variable instead of declaring separate variable for each value. So we can use and that should be on same type, like I have here, I am taking like I have int a, int b, int c and int d. These are our integer type, so I can make a array for that and just assign that value inside that array, and we can use when you have two or three values, this is possible. Like you can create 3 to 4 variables. When you have 100 or 1000 values, we can't create 100,000 variables for that, it is very lengthy process, so we can go for array. Like this you can initialize like in data type here, and we are just after variable name we are just using square bracket. It shows that it is an array, and after that we can assign a value, or we can just use size here, or and after size we can give values to that array. Like, let me show you how you do that. I just skip that. Like, I have a variable w, and let me make a new one so that you will not get confused. I am making g. Maybe I have taken g. So let me take in a new t, and inside t I am just making a object first int, and then I'm giving size to t is equal to 4. Okay, sorry, we don't need to use t here. We can only use int. So like new whatever values, sorry, I just forgot to write new here, new and t. Okay, and just we can use like t 0 is equal to 1, t, just I have to write index for that and just put that values. This is the way you can do, like 2 is equal to 3, and I have 4 length, so I can put 4 values, 3, and index of 3 I am putting 4. So you can print that. For can use for loop, and I is equal to 0, I is less than is equal to t. We can also use t dot length here, but in case you know your length or your array length, then you can go for that. But for security precautions, you can take length also, so that you will not receive index out of bound exception. That's why so and t of I. Okay, sorry, I need to use I here. Save this and run this. You can say at last 1 2 3 4. For just clarity, I'm just taking this t value is, I'm doing this because at so much spaces I am taking example of 1 2 3 4. You can see t value is 1 2 3 4. So like this you can put values. Same for 2D array, like you have to just tell this for 2D array you can do like, let me create one 2D array first. Okay, and after that new k new int, and just I want 3 rows, and each rows have 4 values. Okay, just take 2 first. I don't want to write so much, I'm lazy, that's why I'm doing this. Right, I have to write like k index of 0, and index of 0 I am taking index of 0 zeroth value. Okay, and after that write any values you want, k is e and k0, and my second value of that index is equal to 2. Okay, my third value of that index is equal to, like I can take 2 is equal to 3. I have, so first array value of third index is equal to 4. Okay, you can do it the same way. Just copy this and paste this, and just change first index. So you can see I have only two rows. So first row is this, and second row value is this. Okay, and I have 4 values. There are 4 values here, and let's just print this. You can use same loop which I'm using here to just print that. I'm lazy, so I'm not going to write this again, and we just change this to k. Okay, save this, and I can write, no problem. So you can see I'm, oh sorry, I need to just use length here, k length here. So j is equal to, like, first k, and j is equal to, this should be length, k dot length, and this should be is equal to k of I dot length. Just save this and run this. You can see we are getting 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Using this way you can enter values in a 2D array. Using this way you can enter values in 3D array, 1D array. And if you have values, using this way you can print. And so that's all for this video. And if we are making any variable, like if I am creating a you can see t variable here, an array. So if I am not giving any value to this array, like, it have initialized 0 as a default value, as a default value. So let me give you example for this also. So I am taking y as a new and 4, and if I want to just print y is, or just clarity, y, I have 4 length of, then I want to just print second value, like third value, that index is second. So you can see I'm getting 0. You can see I'm getting 0. Why 0? Because why? Because if when we are creating any array, if for each and every index, it default value is 0, because I am using int. This is in Java. In C, it will assign a garbage value, but in Java, we are getting whatever data we are using, we are getting that type of value. If I am using string here, I am getting null. If I am using int here, I am getting 0. If I am using double here, I am getting 0.0. So default value of each and every element of an array is 0. So point to remember, array are used to store multiple values. If you have the same type of values, and if you want to store that, you can go for array. If you have 2 or 3 values, we can make an array, but if we have 50 to 100 values, we cannot make variables for that. We need to go for array. And if you have 1D array, you can assign 1D array like this, and you have to mention size. This is like, that is compulsory. You have to mention size for any array. And if we can go for, there is a way, we can use 2D array. If you have multiple rows and multiple columns, you can go for 2D array. And using this way you can print 2D array. First loop is responsible for row, and second loop is responsible for column. And there is one more thing, exact array. If your every row have different elements, different number of elements, then you can say that array is exact array. And for that you can just go for length, like array's length. For you can just go for row taking your array's length, and your j loop is for your particular row's length. So you can go I is equal to 0, I less than is equal to m dot length, and I plus plus. And inside this mi, this is basically this is on 0th index, this is on 0th index, and okay, and this is your on 1th index, and this is on second index. So what I'm getting here, m0 dot length means 1 2 3, its length is 3. So it will run for 3 times. After that it will just jump out from this loop and just change line and go for next iteration. So exact, you can use this, you can print exact array using this. If you have a 1D array and you want to initialize value by your own, then you can do like this, your index number and put value, your index number and put value. And if 2D array, and how you are going to insert your values, so you can do like k0 means first row, First row of zeroth index value is 1. Like you, I am entering first row values here, I am entering second row values here using this. And using this loop we can print, and in this initial value of each and every array without giving values is 0. So that's all for this video. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.